Public shaming in colonial America seems like ancient history, Ian, but what if the story of Hester Prynne from the Scarlet Letter mirrors our modern social media culture in ways that are downright unsettling?
That's such a fascinating parallel. Pappy, the way Puritan Boston created this system of public humiliation, really does feel like today's digital pillory.
You know what's really striking about this story? The psychological warfare at play. Here's Hester, forced to wear this scarlet A in public, while Reverend Dimmesdale literally carves his guilt into his own chest in private. The contrast between public and private shame is just, well, it's incredible.
Hmm. And then you have Roger Chillingworth, who basically becomes the world's first documented stalker. The way he methodically destroys Dimmesdale's psyche is like watching a 17th century psychological thriller unfold.
Speaking of psychological complexity, Pearl, this wild child who seems to have this almost supernatural ability to see through everyone's lies. She's like this living embodiment of truth in a society built on appearances. The way she points at Dimmesdale in public, almost exposing him multiple times, that's some serious tension.
Oh my gosh, yes. And isn't it fascinating how the forest becomes this space where people can finally be their authentic selves? Like literally stepping outside society's boundaries to find truth?
That's exactly it. The forest scenes are like, well, they're like the private DMs of the Puritan world. It's where Hester and Dimmesdale can finally speak freely away from all those judging eyes. And you know what's wild? The community initially sees the forest as this dangerous, ungodly place.
The symbolism there is just incredible. So, what do you make of how the meaning of the Scarlet Letter itself transforms throughout the story?
Well, that's perhaps the most brilliant part of Hawthorne's writing. The A starts as this mark of shame, right? But over time, as Hester proves herself through her actions, people begin seeing it differently. Some even start interpreting it as able instead of adulteress. It's like um, watching someone turn their Instagram trolls into loyal followers.
That transformation really shows how public opinion can shift over time. The same people who condemned her eventually come to her for advice.
And let's talk about Dimmesdale's journey because it's absolutely brutal. Here's this respected minister literally dying from the weight of his secret, the physical manifestation of guilt, the way it eats away at his health, his self flagellation. It's like watching someone being consumed by their Instagram versus reality moment.
The way his final confession plays out is just devastating. He finally tells the truth, but it literally kills him.
You know what's really powerful about that ending? Hester, who wore her shame openly from the start, survives and finds peace. Meanwhile, Dimmesdale, who hid everything, can't live with the revelation. It's like this master class in authenticity.
And then there's Pearl, who inherits Chillingworth's fortune and just leaves. Like she's the only one who gets to start fresh.
That's such a crucial point about Pearl. She represents this possibility of breaking free from cycles of shame and judgment, while everyone else is trapped in this web of reputation and scandal. She just uh, walks away. It's almost like she's the only truly free character in the whole story.
Well, that really brings home why this story still hits so hard today. We're still dealing with these same issues of public shame, private guilt, and the search for redemption.
Exactly, Pappy. And here's what I think is the biggest takeaway, whether it's a scarlet letter or a viral tweet, the way society handles shame and redemption hasn't really changed. We're still figuring out how to balance justice with mercy, public accountability with personal growth. Maybe that's why this story from the 1600s feels so relevant.
That's so true, Ian. The platforms might be different, but the human dynamics are exactly the same.